We are in Poggio a Cajano, which is in the Carmignano area. Carmignano is one of the most traditional and oldest wines in Tuscany. Think of it being listed in Cosimo III de' Medici's edict of 1716, along with Chianti, Pomino, and Valdarno di Sopra. Carmignano is one of the great areas of wine production, historical, we might say, in Tuscany. Now at the Piaggia winery owned by the Vannucci family, Mauro Vannucci and his daughter Silvia, who has recently become a full member of the property. This location is brimming with history and passion for winemaking. Of course, they produce red wines such as Carmignano and Carmignano Riserva, which are available here. Additionally, they offer Poggio de Colli, a wine based on Cabernet Franc, so there is a range to choose from. We start with the Carmignano Riserva of 2019, so it's a pretty important vintage. It's made with 70-80% Sangiovese, and then achieving a delicate balance between Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. It should come as no surprise that this practice has been a part of Carmignano's viticulture since before the 1970s. Unlike the trendy Super Tuscan wines, Carmignano's use of these grape varieties can be attributed to long-standing tradition rather than a passing fad. Taking a closer look at this particular Carmignano, we find that it undergoes a period of 15 to 18 months of aging in barrique, slightly longer than the standard 19-month aging period of its counterparts. As we observe the color, we notice an intense hue with subtle violet undertones, which are commonly associated with the presence of Cabernet Sauvignon. The aromas are intense, enveloping aromas, with notes of small red and black berries, the currant, the blueberry, but also the cherry, which comes instead from the Sangiovese, makes us understand that the Sangiovese is a very important part of the blend of this wine. The taste has an extremely soft and velvety texture. The tannins are flawlessly balanced and give a very polished impression. The acidity is excellent, creating a wonderful sense of freshness. The persistence is remarkable, truly setting the standard for Carmignano production in the region. And let's move on to the Poggio de Colli, which instead is a Cabernet Franc, also aged in barrique for about 18 to 20 months. It's a 2019, it's an IGT Toscana. Because of the presence of anthocyanins, which are natural pigments that give a bluish or purplish hue, the wine's color appears to have a slightly more blue tone in comparison to Carmignano. Let's try the aromas. In this place, the aroma is strongly of berries, particularly blueberry and blackcurrant, which are significant indications for Cabernet Franc, according to the English. These berries, as small as they are, deliver distinct scents that make a noteworthy impact. Let's try tasting it. It is already a balanced wine. It has particularly soft tannins. My friend and master Giacomo Tacci would have said himself that it has souplesse, that is, it has its own softness that makes the wine drinkable even if it is very young. A great persistence, and to finish, two great wines from the Piaggia winery.